Hello YouTube and welcome back to part 5 of this Monotype Nuzlocke challenge. So last time out we have Buzz here, evolved into a Beedrill as you can see there, and we were also able to defeat Brock and earn our first badge. So first things first for this episode, we are looking for a Zubat here in Mount Moon. Let's see what we get. Okay, perfect, we have our Zubat. What level is? Okay, level 7, not the best. But we can train him up, we can get him up with Prince and with Dino Plant up at level 14-15. Ooh, God, that nearly killed him. Okay, so it's a good find, Zubat. We're just going to chuck a Pokeball at him now, and hopefully that will be the 4th member of our team. And there we go, we have ourselves a Zubat. Zubats isn't as powerful in Gen 1 as they are in later, because you can get the fully evolved Crobat, so I think we're going to call you Nightwing. Yeah, Nightwing. Like I was saying, in Gen 2 they introduced Crobat, which is the 3rd evolution of the Zubat family, and the speed and extra attack power becomes very useful against, to make it a more powerful Pokemon. So level 8 would have been better, but we've already got Nightwing. So I think what we're going to do now, No, leave Prince. So we're going to grab this potion first of all, and then I'm going to take on the 2 trainers nearest the entrance here with Dino Plant and with Prince, and then I'm going to head out and heal, and then we'll head deeper into Mount Moon. So we had a really good chance of finding a Zubat. Zubat should have an 80% chance of spawning in Mount Moon, so it was one of the better chances we had of finding a poison Pokemon that we could use. So I'm glad we did. Other Pokemon you can get in Mount Moon include Geodude, Paras, and of course Clefairy. But we found ourselves a Zubat, so that's all good, and Prince is going to level 15. Free experience in the Kakuna, so I'm just going to swap out quickly, give Nightwing a little bit of free experience here. The Cocoon's just going to harden too, more than 3 health, we're pretty safe. So I'll chuck Prince back in and he can finish that off. So while we're here in Mount Moon, I'm going to be on the lookout for a Moonstone, because as you can see here, Prince is already at level 15, so he should be jumping up to level 16 in this episode, I would hope. And if we can find ourselves a Moonstone, we will be ready to evolve him all the way into a Nidoking, which will be obviously a fully evolved Pokemon. So while we will be able to do that this episode, I will probably be waiting on that evolution until after we battle Misty in the Cerulean Gym. Just because Nidorino is a pure poison type, whereas when you evolve him up to Nidoking, he gains a ground type as well, which will make him weak against Misty's water Pokemon. So I think we'll wait until after that particular battle. But we should be having ourselves a Nidoking in the next couple of episodes, which is something I'm really excited about because Nidoking is really powerful on this game. So this last has a Clefairy, just something you can find in this Mount Moon, and possibly the reason why this particular route is called Mount Moon. Now Clefairies have quite a lot of defense in this game, they're quite difficult to beat. Like you can see that Violet didn't do very much, so I've just set up a Leech Seed just for that continual damage. Just chip away, chip away, chip away. And they also know Sing, which we had the problems with Jigglypuff last episode, and there's Sing. So I'm probably just going to leave Dino Plant in here, I think, and let the Leech Seed do its job. I think that's my best plan. So we're just going to keep ticking over. That pound, it does 8 damage, which is okay. We get 2 back, so we can have a few turns with being pounded. That sounded less weird in my head. But yeah, we're back all 8, so a couple of Violets, and I think this will be battle over, then we can go back and heal. And then we can come back in. Might take a little bit longer with that second Sing. But then we can come back in, we can make our way through, down onto the basement floor, through towards Cerulean City. Okay, so I think this should be the last turn. He's growled anyway, so we should be okay. Okay, and that's Extravaganza, so that should be good experience for Dinoplant. He's grown up to level 15 as well, so that puts Dinoplant only one level away from becoming an Ivysaur as well, so we could actually see a double evolution in this episode, which would be really cool. So, just going to run down and heal quickly, just to get Dinoplant back awake and just get a little bit more health back for Nightwing and for Prince as well. Okay, so we're all healed up and we're going to make our way back into Mount Moon and really get going now and get deeper into the cave. So I'm going to apologise now for all the wild battles we're going to be getting. The spawn rate in Mount Moon does seem to be a lot higher than in other routes. And I've left Nightwing in front. Okay, so we're going to finish this zoo battle probably. I did quite a lot, maybe. No, we can take them out. One hit, that's cool. Okay, so as I was saying, the spawn rate seems quite high. I'm just going to take Nightwing off the front, put Prince up there. And that's sort of the reason why you see a lot of the Zubat meme going around on the internet. There's another spawn where you're getting Zubats every few steps, and it's going to get a little bit annoying, and I apologise for that. But we're just going to have to deal with it basically. And there we are again. I don't know why they made the spawn rate in this particular area so high. That level 10 Zubat could have been really useful, but it does get annoying quite quickly. As you can see already, it really is quite non-stop, thick and fast wild Pokemon encounters. I'm probably going to kill a few of these just for the experience, because I do want to get these evolutions done this episode, because otherwise we're just going through Mount Moon. So I do want to get a couple of evolutions in here, just so we've got something cool to look at. So we've got another trainer battle with a lass. So she's got an Oddish. So I think Prince here should be good against this Oddish. Maybe 2 horn attacks? Yeah, 2 horn attacks will take this Oddish out. I thought that would take him out, but one more, and that might actually be enough to get us up to level 16, which would be really cool, because that would give us the evolution of this battle, and we can chuck Dino, not quite, maybe off this Bellsprout, but if we can get Prince up to 16 in this battle, we can chuck Dinoplant in the lead and get that evolution done as well, which would be really cool. So that's the Bellsprout down. Do we get to level 16? There we go. Okay, so really cool. We should be seeing our first evolution of the episode. Hopefully 1 or 2, but Prince is going to be evolving. Into the much more fearsome looking Nidorino. Now he's going to stay a Prince, like I said, for a couple of episodes. He's not quite ready to be a King yet, because we do need that full poison type without the ground type to be weak to the water Pokemon of Misty. So his stats are already a lot better than Dinoplant's, as you can see there, but Dinoplant's only a level away and he's going to go up as well. So I think I'm going to jump down here because there's a TM which I might want to use later on up the top there, so I'm just going to grab this now. After this spawn. This is where it becomes a little bit annoying that we can't buy repels at this stage, because I would have stocked up before this just to avoid all of these wild encounters we're getting. So that's the Paris down. Pretty good experience. So yeah, that's TM01, which I believe is Mega Punch. And depending on... I always do that. And another spawn. Geodude, we should have had Dinoplant on here, could have taken that out. The TM01, like I said, I believe is Mega Punch. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use it, but potentially on Nidoking, or if I get a Grimer later in the game on Muck, I might want to use that TM. It's a move that's powerful. I think it's 120 20 base power in this game, certainly at least 100. So it's a powerful move, but it is quite inaccurate. It's only got 85 accuracy, so it's one of those high risk, high reward moves. But I might have a place for it on one of my Pokemon, so I just wanted to grab that. So we're into this youngster, and I've still forgotten to put Dino Plant in front, so I'll have to do that after this battle. There's definitely a hike around the corner, so I think he has 2 Geodudes, so Dino Plant will be perfect for that battle. So I'll just let Prince take out these Rattatas and get us forward, because around the corner we have the hiker first, where I think we can get Dino Plant up to level 16 on the evolution, and after that there is a Moonstone in the top left corner which I want to grab. That was so close, which I want to grab for after Misty's Gym to use on Prince there. So that's Prince to level 17 already, which is really good going, and we have defeated the youngster. So let's jump around the corner, and I believe there is our hiker. So we'll just get rid of this Zubat. One horn attack should do it. Critical hit, I don't know if that mattered, but one hit, perfect. So let's put Dino Plant in front. I believe this guy has Geodudes, and we saw what we did to Brock's Geodudes, so we should be able to take this out pretty quickly with some Dynamos. And fingers crossed, yeah, he's got Geodudes, that's perfect. So fingers crossed we could see our second evolution after this battle. So this should be one hit. There we go. Super effective. Down he goes. That's not quite enough. Maybe a second Geodude is going to be enough. Down you go as well, sir. Is that enough? There we go. Level 16. Perfect. So we have got our 2 evolutions this episode, guys. And he's got an Onix as well, same as Brock. But I think again we should be one hit. And down you go. So we're going to see our second evolution. This is our starter, Dino Plant, so really cool. And here we go, second evolution of the episode. And there we go, we have ourselves an Ivysaur. So we've managed to get both of our guys evolved. Ivysaur's obviously got much better stats than Bulbasaur had. I think I'm going to move Prince back to the front because he is a more powerful Pokemon and we have some training battles coming up. There's the Moonstone I was talking about, so in a couple of episodes time we will be using that on Prince and getting ourselves a Nidoking, which I'm really looking forward to. So he is going to be a real powerhouse to us. He will be the first fully evolved team member we have, who we are going to use in our team. So we have Beedrill already, but I think it's unlikely that I will be using Beedrill in my final team once I've caught a few more Pokemon. If I'm able to, of course, the rules might prohibit me from doing so, but in my head, I'm not using Beedrill in my final team right now. The Nidoking I certainly am, so that would be really cool. More Zubats, so we just need to get rid of this guy. But if you look on the screen now, you can see that Team Rocket are in Mount Moon. I think the game tells us that they are trying to steal fossils, one of which we'll be able to get later on in the cave. I think that's why they're there. I can't remember, but as you can see they're very easy to skip, so they're not really plot important, but I believe the reason they're there is they're looking for the fossils which are just around the corner. So we're going to skip those guys because I want to get through towards Cerulean City. And I want to really get, if possible, I'd like to get at least to the fossils I was just talking about to end the episode. I don't want to end it before then, because I don't want to leave myself too much to do next episode. I don't want to be in Misty's Gym in a couple of episodes time. I don't want to drag this out for too long. I might do a little bit of off-screen training as well before the next episode, or maybe after the next episode before Misty's Gym, just to train up Nightwing, so obviously he's a long way back at the moment. And also if we are able to capture more Pokemon on the way to Cerulean, so I'll probably do it after the next episode. If we were able to capture, so I believe you can get an Ekans or an Oddish on the way in. So if we are able to capture one of those, then I'll probably do that as well. So this is the only Team Rocket battle which we are going to have to do in Mount Moon. don't believe these guys are particularly strong. I think they've got mostly poison. He's got Rattata. I was going to say I thought they had mostly poison types, because that's what Team Rocket seems to have, which would work quite well for us. But he had a Rattata, so that sort of cut me off a little bit. So one more Horn Attack, or I think I put Poison Sting on it, Horn Attack. I did press Poison Sting, that should finish him off anyway. So that's one of his 2 down. And he's also got a Zubat, so he has got a Poison type. So we'll go back to a Horn Attack, so the Poison Sting won't do anything to him. And 2 of those should be enough to see this through. I mean, Prince is already doing a really good job for us. So once we stick the Moonstone on him, he should be a real powerhouse for us. And I'm really looking forward to that. That's something really to look forward to in the next couple of episodes. So we've beaten the Rocket Crom, and I believe I'm going to leave it there. Because if we head up here to these steps, that is the fossil menu. You can just see at the top of your screen the fossils. So I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to start the next episode trying to win one of those fossils. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.